allow me to introduce to you the perfect gift for a Porsche enthusiast. This is the Tamiya Porsche 911 GT3 that was recently released. It was on back order, and we're gonna open it up and show you what's inside. Be sure to log into your YouTube account, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. So Tamiya is one of my favorite companies for RC cars. They are so realistic. They started out as making models since 1946. This particular chassis, the TT02, it was introduced in 2013. Now this remote control vehicle is something that you actually put together, which is really cool because you can learn all sorts of engineering and the dynamics of a car by putting a car together. Now there are kits out there that's called RTR, or ready to run, where you just basically take them out, plug them in to get charged, and you run them, which are cool too. But these, you get to put together hundreds of pieces together and create your own GT3. So this kit, believe it or not, it retails for only about $125, but it doesn't include everything that you'll need to get it running. What you'll need is you'll still need a radio control, you'll need a receiver, transmitter, you'll need batteries, and you'll need the servos which control the steering, and I'll show you that in a bit. So what's unique about the TT02 chassis? It's an all-wheel drive system. It's got a shaft down the center. It's got a 540 motor. That's a brush motor comes with this. It comes with a speed control as well, but we're gonna wanna talk about upgrades there. It also, this chassis, you can adjust the wheelbase on it. It goes from 251 to 257 millimeters. You can set up to 2 different ground clearance levels, and it has, I think you can set up about 10 different gear ratios to make sure it suits the track or the environment that you're running it in. All right, so let's take a look at what's inside. Much like a model kit, you'll see all these different plastic pieces. These are your axles. You have, this is all your transmission components. This is your boxes for your receivers. If you've never built one of these before, the body actually comes in a clear polycarbonate, and you'll have to paint this. You'll actually have to buy, I recommend the Tamiya paint that is made for polycarbonate. You definitely want to use a specific polycarbonate paint. And when you paint it, you don't paint it from the outside, you actually paint it on the inside. And you'll also have to trim the wheel wells. Oh, look at this. They've already trimmed the wheel wells for you, because these cuts here typically are the most difficult to make. So it's pretty cool that they've already cut them open for you. You'll paint that. All right, here's a front bumper guard. This right here is the chassis. It's a hard plastic. Make sure it's nice and durable when you're driving it. Here are the headlight buckets, which you'll paint as well. This looks like the wing here that you have to cut out. So I'll let you take a look there. Here are the rubber tires. This here is your speed control. Now this speed control works with, and here's the packet. Open this up a bit. So this speed control works with a brush motor. Now this is a 540 motor, very traditional for a 110 scale car. Not the fastest, and you know, this will work for someone that's, you know, new to the RC world, but there's certainly some nice upgrades, some brushless motors, which you'll need a new motor and a different speed control. But you know, you can make these cars with a LiPo battery go up to 45, 50, even 70 miles an hour. Something like this here with the original setup, you're looking at maybe 15 to 20 miles an hour. In this hardware pack, you're going to see all the different types of bearings. These are actually bushings. You can upgrade to stainless steel bearings, which I recommend, because you'll get longer run times and your car will just be faster. Here are all your springs and such for the shocks. You will be building each and every shock on the car, from the body to the different shafts. And here I talked about having different gearing options, up to 10 different gearing options. Here's all your gears for the transmission and such. Here are your side mirrors. Here is the mounts for the rear wing. This looks like, what is this? Oh, so these are actually pretty cool. These are the hubs for the wheels, but if you look, they have little, what looks like to be brake disc on it. So when you look through the wheels, it looks very realistic. And like I said earlier, Tamiya is really great with making cars look so realistic. All the individual pieces, something like that, those details make the car look so much nicer when you're done with it. Here's a different turn knuckles. Here are the wheels. And look at it, it's this mesh wheel, very similar to what you would find on a GT3. It's not just a universal wheel. And here are more components. These are your A-arms, your shock components, more body mounts, and you'll be, again, like I said, you'll be building all the shocks. All the grease that you'll need is in here. So very comprehensive package. Most important is what you'll need right here. These are the instructions on how to build it. And I've built a number of TT02 chassis, and I would say if you're focused and you sit down, you can probably build it in about 4 hours. The key thing is following it step by step. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 and go all the way through it. I also recommend having different trays or little bowls so that you can place all your parts and keep them together and you don't mix them up. It's doable for someone, I would say, that's middle school and up could do it. Someone younger might be a nice project to do with your parents or with your grandparents. But look at the details. It's really pretty easy to follow. This here is the instructions for the body set on how to trim it out and how to paint it. And then what's nice with Tamiya as well is they give you all the different masks. So to mask off the windows on the body, it's already provided here. So you put them on, paint the car, then you remove the mask, and then the window looks perfect. And what's really cool is the sticker set. So everywhere there is black, the body lines and such, you have stickers for all of that. You have the, for your wheels, you have the blue outline. For the rims, you have the different GT3 logos. Here are the headlight trim pieces. It's so detailed. Now, much like Porsche and Porsche exclusive, you can customize your GT3. Now, Tamiya offers some factory options. You can upgrade your bearings, you can upgrade the servo mounts, you can upgrade and get different types of springs for your shocks. You can also do inserts for your tires to give your tires a little bit more firmer feel, and then you can upgrade the different differentials. Now that's what comes from Tamiya. There's also a whole aftermarket supplier world that you can really customize your car. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a time-lapse video later and hopefully share with you how this all comes together and get one on the road.